Welcome! Learn English with Victoria and Tony on TalkiCast. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of TalkiCast. I'm Tony.
And I'm Victoria. It's wonderful to have you with us today.
Victoria, today we are tackling the oldest question in the book. A question that breaks friendships, starts arguments, and keeps people awake at night.
Oh, really? Are we talking about pizza toppings again?
No. Something much deeper. We are talking about money. And specifically, does it actually make us happy?
Ah, the big one. Money can't buy happiness. We hear this phrase all the time. But let's be honest, Tony. Is it really true? Or is it just something people say to make themselves feel better about being broke?
Exactly, because let's face it, crying in a Ferrari seems much more comfortable than crying on a bicycle, right?
That's a classic joke, but seriously, today we are going to explore the truth about this relationship. We'll look at psychology, real-life examples, and, of course, give you some fantastic vocabulary to talk about wealth and well-being.
Yes, and guys, we want this to be a conversation. So right now, before we start, pause the episode and comment below. On a scale of 1 to 10, how important is money for your personal happiness? Be honest.
We love reading your diverse opinions. Okay, Tony, let's start with the basics. When we talk about money, we aren't just talking about cash. We are talking about financial security.
Right. Financial security. That feeling when you can pay your bills without panic. Would you say that security equals happiness?
To a certain extent, yes. There is a famous study that suggests money does buy happiness, but only up to a certain point. It buys you freedom from stress.
So if you are living paycheck to paycheck, which means you spend everything you earn every month, you are probably stressed.
Exactly. Living paycheck to paycheck is incredibly stressful. In this case, more money definitely leads to more happiness because it removes anxiety. It covers your basic needs: food, shelter, safety.
I remember when I was a student, I was definitely living hand to mouth. I was constantly worried about rent. When I got my first real job, my happiness level spiked.
Spiked. That's a good word. It means it went up very quickly. But Tony, what happened after that? Did your happiness keep spiking every time you got a raise?
Honestly, not really. I mean, the first raise was great. The second one was nice. But after a while, I just got used to it.
And that, my friend, brings us to a very important psychological concept. But before we explain that, let's look at some vocabulary for our listeners regarding income.
Let's do it. So if someone makes a lot of money, we can say they are well off or wealthy.
Yes. Or if you want to be more casual, you can say they are loaded or rolling in it, though those are a bit informal.
I wish I was rolling in it. And what about the opposite? If someone has no money?
You can say they are broke, which is slang, or they are struggling financially, or, as we mentioned before, living hand to mouth.
Okay, so we established that moving from broke to financially stable definitely increases happiness. But what happens when you go from stable to super rich? Does buying a yacht make you 3 times happier than buying a normal boat?
Well, I've never owned a yacht, sadly, but the data says no. In fact, extreme wealth comes with its own set of problems.
Problems? Oh, poor billionaires. It must be so hard to choose which island to buy. What kind of problems could they possibly have?
You'd be surprised. Isolation, lack of trust, the pressure to maintain that lifestyle. We're going to dive deep into that trap of wealth in the next section.
Ooh, the trap of wealth. That sounds dramatic. I like it.
Listeners, if you are enjoying this conversation and learning new phrases like paycheck to paycheck or well off, please take a second to subscribe to TalkiCast. It really helps us keep these conversations going.
And hit that like button. Okay, Victoria, let's take a short break. When we come back, we're going to find out why winning the lottery might actually be a nightmare. Stay tuned. Okay, Victoria. Before the break, you said winning the lottery could be a nightmare. That sounds crazy to me. If I won $1 million today, I'm pretty sure I'd be smiling for the rest of my life.
You think you would, Tony. And that is the trap. There's a very famous psychological concept called hedonic adaptation.
Hedonic adaptation? That sounds like a fancy science term. Break it down for us.
It basically means that humans are very good at being used to things. Imagine you buy a brand new car. The smell of the leather, the smooth engine. For the first month, you feel like a king. You are ecstatic.
Oh, I know that feeling. I felt that way when I bought my latest smartphone. I treated it like a diamond.
Exactly. But what happens after 6 months?
Well, it just becomes my phone. It's scratched, I toss it on the couch, and I'm already looking at the newer model.
That is hedonic adaptation. The novelty wears off. Your happiness level goes back to your baseline. So rich people get used to their luxury, just like you got used to your phone. The fancy car just becomes a car.
So we are running on a treadmill. We keep working harder to buy better things to get happy, but we stay in the same place.
Precisely. It's often called the hedonic treadmill. And there is another factor that kills happiness: comparison.
This is a big one, especially with social media.
Yes. In English, we have a great idiom for this: keeping up with the Joneses.
The Joneses represents the neighbors, right?
Yes, it means trying to match the lifestyle of your neighbors or friends. If they buy a big house, you feel you need a bigger house. If they go to Paris, you want to go to Dubai. It's an endless race that you cannot win.
That sounds exhausting. It's like your wealth is relative. You only feel rich if you have more than the people around you.
Exactly. And high-paying jobs often come with what we call golden handcuffs.
Golden handcuffs. I love that visuals. What does it mean?
It refers to a job that pays you so well, the gold, that you feel trapped, the handcuffs. You might hate the work, the stress, or the long hours, but you can't quit because you have become addicted to the high salary and the lifestyle it supports.
That sounds miserable. You have the money, but no time or freedom to enjoy it?
Speaking of buying things, listeners, I have a question for you. Have you ever bought something expensive thinking it would make you happy, but after a while, you got bored of it?
Yes, tell us in the comments. Was it a gadget, a piece of clothing, a guitar you never played? Be honest, we've all done it.
So, Tony, we have painted a pretty dark picture so far. We said the new car won't make you happy forever, and comparing yourself to others makes you miserable.
Yeah, this is getting depressing, Victoria. Is there any good news? Is there a right way to use money for happiness?
Absolutely. Money can buy happiness, Tony, but only if you spend it on the right things. Most people are just spending it wrong.
Okay, now I'm listening. Spending it wrong? How do I spend it right?
We are going to reveal the secret in the final part of this episode. We will talk about experiences versus things and how to buy time.
Don't go anywhere, guys. You don't want to miss this. We'll be right back with the formula for true happiness. Okay, Victoria, I'm ready. You said I've been spending my money wrong. How do I turn my cash into actual happiness? Give me the secret formula.
The first rule is simple. Buy experiences, not things.
Experiences? You mean like vacations and concerts? But those are temporary. If I buy a watch, I have it forever. If I go to a concert, it's over in 2 hours. That sounds like a bad deal.
It sounds like that, but psychologically, it is the opposite. Remember hedonic adaptation? You get bored of the watch, but experiences, they become memories, and memories actually get better with time. We call this rosy retrospection.
Rosy retrospection. So we remember the good parts and forget the bad parts?
Exactly. You might forget that the flight was delayed, but you will remember the beautiful sunset in Italy forever. Experiences become part of your identity. A watch is just an object separate from you.
That makes sense. I still talk about a road trip I took 5 years ago, but I don't talk about the shoes I bought 5 years ago.
Precisely. Now the second rule. Buy time.
Buy time? I can't go to the supermarket and buy an extra hour of life.
No, but you can pay someone to do the tasks you hate. If you hate cleaning your house and it takes you 3 hours every Saturday, hire a cleaner. You just bought 3 hours of free time to relax or be with your family.
Oh, I see. So instead of buying a newer car, I should spend that money on a service that makes my life easier.
Yes, studies show that people who outsource their disliked tasks are significantly happier than those who buy material goods. It lowers your stress immediately.
I am definitely going to hire someone to mow my lawn. I hate doing that. Okay, what is the final rule?
The final rule is spend on others. We call this pro-social spending.
Really? Giving money away makes me happier than keeping it?
Absolutely. Humans are social creatures. When you buy a gift for a friend or donate to a charity, your brain releases dopamine. It gives you a warm glow. It connects you to other people.
You know, that's true. Seeing my mom's face when I bought her a nice birthday present felt better than buying myself a sandwich.
So, let's wrap this up, Tony. The truth about money and happiness is not about how much you have once your basic needs are covered. It is about how you use it. Don't fall into the trap of comparison. Value experiences over stuff. Buy back your time. Be generous.
Wow, that actually changes my perspective a lot. I feel richer already, and I haven't even earned an extra dollar yet.
That is the goal. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into wealth and well-being.
Yes, thank you, everyone. If you learned something new today, please share this episode with a friend. Maybe a friend who is obsessed with buying new cars. And don't forget to leave a comment with your thoughts.
We will see you in the next episode of TalkiCast. Until then, spend wisely and live happily.
Bye, everyone.
If you liked this episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to TalkiCast.